Hello everybody and welcome to Social Media Basics, and this is lesson number 1, and this covers Facebook. And I'm really excited to show you Facebook because this is one of the best networking tools I've used in my 25 years of network marketing. So most of us have a Facebook account already. Even if you have not been online marketing, I'm sure you have one set up with your friends and family and high school contacts, that type of thing. But if you have not set up a Facebook account, you want to start out just by going to facebook.com, and right here it's really easy to sign up. Just put your name, email, password, birth date, and of course if you're female or male, and sign up. So since most of us have a Facebook account, I'm not going to go through the setup process and the sign up process, but I will mention one thing. You do want to possibly consider building your own Facebook account for your business. There's a lot of reasons for that, and one of the main reasons is you don't want to really mix your business up with your personal account because Facebook is getting really strict on certain things about marketing. So the last thing you'd want is to be marketing on your personal account and all of a sudden have that banned or shut down or suspended and lose all your family photos and videos and stuff like that. So I would definitely advise you to set up a new account under your Gmail business account that you just set up in the previous course, and you can start from fresh. And just start building your marketing type Facebook account. So here in Facebook, you see I'm logged in here, and definitely there's a news feed and everything. I'm not going to go into all that, but this can be adapt to marketing in general. So I want to kind of go over the first thing you want to do when you set up your business Facebook account is join the Copy Paste Cash group. Okay, this is our community page, or basically these are all the members of Copy Paste Cash. There's 2,200 people in here. So if you do join the Copy Paste Cash group, what you'll see is that you'll see a lot of recommendations for friends and other members. So this is a great way to get to know other marketers that are in Copy Paste Cash and meet other like-minded individuals that are running their own business and stuff like that. So we've had many people join Copy Paste Cash, a lot of our leaders, and they've moved on to do other marketing businesses, and they've really, a lot of them have quit their job and are doing this full time now. So it's all about contacting and learning from everybody that you possibly can. So if you join the Copy Paste Cash group, it's very easy. You just go to facebook.com/groups/official Copy Paste Cash. Okay, so that'll take you to the group, and you can start meeting people. Another thing about this community is that you can, contact us. You can ask questions about it, and our community is always there to help. So that's what's really great about this group. So really, by the first step, by joining Copy Paste Cash group, you're going to start meeting like-minded marketers. You're going to start learning from leaders. You're going to start training. This is where we update everything that's going on, our webinars, and everything like that. Plus, if you go into the files section of the group, you'll see we have a lot of contributors in our group that have added a lot of training. We got a webinar file here that posts all the webinars that are relevant to Copy Paste Cash, and we'll be adding to this. And if you go back to files, you'll see lots of training, different types of image ads people are doing, and training videos. We have a lot of those in here as well. And you see here, all these videos are other members and myself doing videos to help train you on internet marketing, how to use IBO Social and stuff like that. So first step, set up your account. If you want to use your personal account, that's just fine. If you want to set up your own business account, that's fine. But first step, join the group, and that'll start connecting you with members. Because if you do have a new Facebook account, it'll suggest friends for you, and people will start seeing you, and they're going to ask you to be their friend. So it's an awesome way to connect with people. So another important part of Facebook is if going to messages here, you'll see that obviously these are all people I contact and talk to every day about business. A lot of people contact me constantly and ask me questions and share ideas and share training and stuff like that. And so it's a great way to communicate with everybody as well, because you can kind of do some quick hits. Now another thing is that I want to point out in the message section is when you're online marketing, your inbox is only going to have the people that are your friends. they're going to be able to email you directly, and that'll show up in your inbox, and you'll get a notification up here. So, but I want to point out, a lot of marketers miss, and people that are not familiar with Facebook, there's another folder for your mail. It's called the Other box. And you click on that, and now these are inboxes that people can send you messages that are not currently your friend, and a lot of people forget about that, and they'll post on Facebook, and they'll get a lot of emails back, and they'll say, well, I didn't get any responses from that ad. But if they look in the other folder, they might have about 30 responses to the ad. So these are when people are not your friend, they go into your other folder. And you'll have people reach out to you to meet you. You'll have people share their business links with you. You know, just stuff like, hey, you look like a winner. Can we talk? You know, so people reach out to you quite a bit. So don't forget about this other message box in Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the home page. Another great thing for Facebook that you want to do, if you're just starting out, you want to you know, throw webinars or training or have some kind of a Google Hangout. A great way is to create an event. Now, events are wonderful for marketing. Let's say you get into a business that just launched and nobody knows about it yet. What you can do is you can go to your events and create a event, you know, for the launch. So you can invite all your friends, you can do all kinds of really cool things. So if you look into my upcoming events, just today at 12 p.m. we got Super Women Daily Teleseminar. So you're going to be invited to a lot of training, and I recommend you do as much training as you can. You know, part of our business, I always recommend, is you want to spend 20% of your day just training and learning about the system. So and learning about how to market. There's so many different ways to do it, and there's so many tools and so many great leaders that you want to soak up everything you can. So you'll be invited as you get your friends list built up. You'll be invited to these types of events, and you know, this one says mind-blowing complete marketing system. You know, amazing commission. Join us for the 5th on a Google Hangout. So right here, they're telling us that there's a new business coming out, and I got invited to go to this Hangout and find out about it. So you also got all kinds of different events. So to create an event, it's really simple. You just go up here and you create an event, and you put this in here, say copy paste cash 2.0 launch, just like that. I'll say details. We are launching the new site. Okay, so I'll probably put a lot more in there, but I'm not going to bore you with my typing. And place, just say copy paste cash, just like that. Okay, so we'll leave it there, and the date, we'll just set it for, let's say, we'll say Friday. What time? We'll say 9 p.m. and put that up there, and that's Central, but I'm going to change that to Eastern, just like that. Okay, so then you can also choose if you want this to be a public event where anybody can see it and run into it and join, or just friends of guests or invite only. So you want to do that, and you just create the group like this. And then at this point, this is your group. You can go ahead and add an event photo. So I'm going to upload one from the computer here. And we'll just pick out a photo real quick. Let's pick out this one. And as that photo loads, I'll point out a few other things. You can add videos, and you can add ask questions, write posts. So you basically have a whole wall just for your event to go ahead and post stuff to. Another important part is you're going to want to invite your friends right here. And as you do that, that'll pull up your friends list. And you can go ahead and just check everybody if you'd like, or you can go through and just, you know, if this event is just for a certain part of your team, you can go through and just click, you know, which friends you want to invite to the event, and you hit save, and you'll see all these people invited here, and they'll get a notification in their Facebook letting them know that you invited them to this event. Okay, so let's finish our photo. We'll just kind of maybe go like that and say save changes. And there you go. So that's how you set up an event. Pretty simple. All you got to do is once you see people that you invite and they start joining, you can post this event right here. You could take this link and post it on your news feed to get more excitement and stuff like that. So that is how you create a group, and it's a real fantastic way to I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this event, otherwise people are gonna be going, really? So we'll cancel that right now. And so that's how you create an event, and it's very effective to market because you can invite everybody to your event. So you just see I got invited right here. Come hang out with us at 8 p.m. Eastern, Secrets to Money Getting from Miami. Okay, so events are a very popular marketing tool. Okay, so now we're going to go into groups. Groups are another very important tool to Facebook. And let me show you how you can join some groups, because what you're going to want to do when you first join Facebook or join as a marketer with your new account is first thing you want to do is add friends, and the second thing you want to do is add groups. So to find groups, all you have to do is go up in the top here and put we'll go work from home, and you'll see that all these work from home groups are up here, and we'll just I'll say see more. And I'll just go down to here where it says groups named work from home. So you click on that, and that'll pull up all the groups with a work from home name. And you see these are all the groups I already joined. So, and these are all my mutual friends in each of these groups. So you start to really build a relevance online. So we'll go scroll down here and find one that I haven't belonged to yet. There's always new ones coming about. And you can see I've joined plenty of these. And there's a request sent there, request sent. So once you join, and they can approve you. Here's one right here. I'll just click join. Right here, I'll click join. Okay, and then I got some more down here, work from home. And again, I've got a bunch of mutual friends. I'll click join, and join, and join. And you can join as many groups as you want pretty much in a day. The one thing you want to look out for is you do have like a 300 group limit. I believe that's the limit. It always changes. I have not personally hit the limit, but I know many people that do. So you can join plenty of groups. When you're first starting out, don't worry about how many you join. So you want to join groups like that, and you'll see as we're going about things, you can kind of put up here as well. You could say online marketing, like that, and you'll see groups named online marketing. So I'll click on that, and again you'll see most of them that I have joined, but we'll page down here and I bet you there's some more I haven't. Here's a new one here, online marketing, a bunch of my network are in there already. So I'll click join, online marketing, join, and join. So the rule of thumb is you want to join groups when you first start out to really start building your online presence, and you want to also add friends. And I'm going to tell you a couple rules about adding friends with Facebook right now. We used to be able to add as many friends as we wanted, but right now Facebook is kind of flagging that. So my rule of thumb is to join 5 or request to friend 5 or 10 people in the marketing area a day. And if maybe give it 12-hour break, and you can maybe try 5 or 10 more. But Facebook gives you the warning that you're using this too fast, then you should just lay off it for 24 hours. And as you're in these groups like Copy Paste Cash, you're going to have other people see you, and you can post in there and say, hi everybody, I'm just new to the group, and I just want to kind of say hi. If you want to get to know me, you can contact me. And you'll get a lot of people that'll keep friending you as well. So one thing I want to go with the friend request is, I wish I had one. When you do accept a friend request, if someone refriends you and you hit confirm, then don't hit anything else. Facebook has a question in there that says, do you know this person outside of Facebook? And it says yes or no. I completely leave that alone. What that is Facebook is kind of fishing to see if you're just adding people that you don't know, and they don't like that. It's something that they're frowning upon. So as you're friending people and they're friending you, just leave that question alone. You never have to answer it, and that's just something I want to point out. So main thing is, don't add a ton of friends in one day. If you add 50 people or 100 people one day, you might get in trouble with Facebook. So just take it easy. You can build this thing in about a month. You could have a few hundred friends that are all marketers and like-minded business people, And so don't worry about having to add too many too fast. People get a little too crazy sometimes, and we just want to make sure your account stays in good standing. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Another thing I'd like to teach you guys is the difference between groups. Okay, you see, like I said, the Copy Paste Cash group now, we're not going to want to post a link or a business ad into this group, because this is our community. This is where we can answer questions, help people, and get them online and get them excited and motivate them and have webinars and have training. And this is our virtual family, and so we control this pretty well. So these groups, we do not put links in or spam or anything like that. Okay, so, and why I want to point that out is there's going to be a lot of groups you're involved in that you're going to use for training and for camaraderie and for a certain business and a support. I mean, this is your lifeline, is your community. We're all here to help you. There's 2,000 people in this group that are willing to help you. So you don't want to spam in this group or put in the links. There's another group here, Copy Paste Cash Top Dog Training. This is another group that I would not recommend, nobody posting links in, because this is more of a support group about the business. They have great files in this group too. And this is a group that a couple leaders of ours started to really just put their team in there so they can give their team all their resources and stuff like that. And you see there's a lot of training in here. So my whole point, and there's a Monster Cash group as well, and same thing. My point is, you do not want to spam or advertise on your support groups, the groups that you use for training and camaraderie and meeting people and getting help. So you see I've got a bunch of these down here, and what you can do is, when you have a group, like when you join Copy Paste Cash for instance, you could click over here at this little gear and you could make this your favorites. Okay, you see it says remove from favorites because I already have it, but you'll see it says add to favorites. When you add to your favorite groups, those stay right here at the top. Okay, these are all my favorite groups. And these are all groups that I do not advertise in. These are all business groups or syndication groups. Some groups are just for, like this one here. It's a wonderful group. It's basically, you can put your blog on here every day that you do your blog, and everybody in here likes your blog, comments on your blog, and really gives it relevance. So there's a lot of different groups for a lot of different reasons, and the reason I'm going through this so thoroughly is that you got to understand the rules of each group to keep your respect within the community. So then there's other groups, the ones I was showing you before, like network marketing and work from home. Now these are advertising groups, so that's why you want to join as many of these as you can. And you want to go down here, and you'll see that a lot of the marketing groups that I'm in, a lot of my friends are also in, like this one here. So let's go to another example, because what you want to do with groups is you want to help your friends as well. And what that does is it gives you a lot of relevance and respect, and that's what's fun about this business. As you get friends in your friend list, you're going to start seeing a lot of people that advertising in these groups as well. Okay, and you can kind of see right here at the top, when it happens. I don't see anybody per se here, but you'll see these groups are mainly for links. People post links, Dream Wealth of Success, they post their websites, they try to come up with really catchy lines. This isn't a very good example. I'm going to go to a different group here. And you'll see I have a lot of these groups. So here we go, hold on a second. Okay, so you can tell, you look at all these groups I got, it just goes on and on and on. Okay, so let's try to go into something like this one. It's been 2 weeks since I've been in there, and we'll look here. There's nobody that needs to be entered in, and I don't see any friends in this one offhand, so not a good example either. We'll find a group that I can give you the example on. The main thing is, when you see a friend's post in a group, it's really nice for you to help them out and bring that group back to the top. Okay, and I can show you what I mean when I find a group that's got what I'm talking about. So I'll try this one here, and Okay, so you see that this person has an ad right there. There's an ad, another ad here. So these are mainly for posting and linking and advertising on. And I'm going to go through on the social ad posting course. We're going to have a whole nother Facebook training on actually advertising and how to post different links and some of the different styles and ways of doing things. So when you're first starting out, just join these groups. Start building your friends list. Separate your community groups that you don't want to post in from your other groups. And you'll be just fine. You'll start building a online presence like crazy. So I'm going to go to this one here. This is a very heavily used group. There's 17,000 members in here. And, we can post in here and have some fun. Here's where I'll probably find somebody that I like and work with and have respect for. So I'm just going to kind of post down here and we'll find somebody here that's on my friends list. Right here, we got this one. I know him pretty well, and this one here too I know pretty well. I'm just gonna keep going down because I want to help somebody get way up to the top, and I'll show you what I mean. Mike Page, this guy here. So look, he put this up 3 hours ago. Look how far my cursor came down. So he's way at the bottom of this group. So what I can do is I can just help my solo friends, and I spend a little bit of time doing this because it, again, gives you credibility and respect. I'm just going to say awesome, just like that. Now watch what happens to this guy's post. I'm going to go to the top of the group again, and I'll refresh the group. Here we go. And you'll see now, I just moved his all the way to the top of the post again. So it's not an important thing, and I'm not trying to get you guys to go ahead and do this all day. I'm just saying these are some of the things you can do to, gain respect in the community and really earn friends, and help others. As well as, I would go ahead and advertise in this group right now. So it'd be mine and then one of my colleagues up at the top. So don't expect a lot of results out of these groups. They are good though, because when you do a post for your blog, it does give you a Facebook like every time you post in a group. So I've gotten blogs up to 1,000 Facebook likes just by posting in groups. So there's a lot of things you can get. It does get your your advertisements out there and stuff like that. So an important part of Facebook definitely is groups. And another thing I want to tell you is if you're doing your own groups, that is great too. When you want to become a leader and you want to start adding another group, it's very easy to build your own group. You just go to your groups and you say create a group, and all you have to do is make the group name. You could say like copy paste cash 2.0 group. Okay, and then the members, who do you want to add to the group? And I could go put people in here like that. I can invite Wendy. I can invite, let me give you other people, stuff like that. So you can invite a small team. Let's say you have maybe a small team of 5 people and you want to set up your own group for your training, for your team, for your webinars and your hangouts. This is a great way to do it, to create your own group. You can choose to open the group so anybody can see it and anybody will want to join. You can make it a closed group where anyone can see the group and who's in it, but only members can post. And that's usually the most popular way to keep your team together, is to close the group and just invite your team as they come in. You can also do a secret group. And that's for a group that's just for a very limited purpose, and you want to keep that group separate from the public. Well, nobody can ever find that group if they search for it, and you can have people in there. So creating a group is a great way to build a team. And I'm going to get a little bit more into this in future courses as well. Okay, so another big thing you want to do is you want to create fan pages. So pages are right down here. You click on pages, and here you see that I built a few fan pages. And what fan pages really are is they're a page that you can create a business page on. And you can promote your business page, and people can like your business page, and the more people like it, of course, the more relevant you get. So you see here I've got a page called Justin's Daily Pay. I haven't been marketing this very often, but I've got 73 likes. And you can put a picture up here, and this is where you can make it all about you and your business. You can post stuff, Monster Cash video, who is the next person I will help make $10,000 a month. You know, it's one of my Business Empower Network video in there. You know, check out my detailed blog about my new system that's launching this week. You know, put that in there. So having your own page is really fun. And so you want to definitely get a fan page going too. And you can do lots of different things with your fan page. You know, we'll get into marketing your fan page in a different lesson here. So at any rate, it's pretty easy to go to, you know, build a fan page. It's kind of the same thing as your regular page or your business group or an event. It's all kind of the same deal. You just go to pages and you click on create a page, and here you want to choose either it's a local business or place, company, organization or institution, brand or product, artist, band or public figure, entertainment, and a cause or a community. In this case, I would usually go local business or place. That actually would be more like for a salon, a coffee shop, an actual brick and mortar store. So really, your couple choices for marketing is really brand or product, or company and organization. I usually go company, organization, or institution. So you click on that and you choose a category of your group. And here we can just say, down here you can kind of go through and look whatever you want. We'll just say, you know, small business. That's always a good one to go with. And a company name, you could just say Copy Paste Cash 2.0. And I agree to the Facebook terms. And we'll hit get started. Okay, that'll work. Let's do that. Here we go. So now we can kind of talk about what is my fan page about. Let's say this is the launch of the new site. And again, I will probably put a lot more information in that part, but just for today, we'll go there. You know, access to another site. We can bring them right to my affiliate link. Bring them to social media bar.com and /founder. Okay, we'll put that in there. And your organization, is it really an organization, school, or government? And we'll say, yeah, it is an organization. So we'll just say that. So as a official representative organization, yes. Okay, save info. Then we go for a profile picture, and you can upload your own picture in there. It's just like in your regular Facebook page. So we'll go down here and we just pick the photo that we want. Pick that one. And there it is. Okay, so we say next step. And it's where you want to, you know, basically have your Facebook web address. So I'm just going to go with Copy Paste Cash 20. So the actual fan page would be facebook.com/Copy Paste Cash 20, because they didn't let me put the point in there. And I'll say set address. And there we go. Now to bring me into my page, and this is my admin panel. This will show me how many people like my page. It's going to come up and let you know a lot of things like this and how to work it and stuff like that. You know, we'll just skip. It'll kind of tell you exactly where everything is. It invites your email contacts. Okay, so we'll say next. And this will say share something. Tell, you know, page visitors about your latest news. You want to actually put an update on there why you started this this page. And there you go. So now a bunch of stuff you can do. You can add a cover photo in here, which is really fun. So we'll say upload a photo. And I'll just probably throw this one in there. You'll see it be loading. And there it is. And then we're going to want to reposition that photo so it looks a little better. Maybe something like that. And we'll say save changes. And there we go. So now I've got a photo from my page. And basically no activity yet. When was it founded? It was right now. And you can just put in here you know, whatever you want for status and stuff like that. So you definitely want to also do fan pages. Very important to make fan pages. So we'll go for a recap now. And Facebook is one of the best marketing sites to meet people. It's not about spamming your link everywhere and any way you can. I do recommend you post in and advertise in groups. You can advertise into about 50 groups a day with your link. The main thing is stay away from your community groups. Treat those what they are. They're your support team, your training team, and everything else. Join groups that you can advertise in. Create events to bring people to a presentation or a webinar that you are doing or a Google Hangout. Build your friends list, obviously, and build sales pages. And so once you start building all this up, you're going to see in a month or so, you're really going to have a great Facebook presence. And again, we're going to go over Facebook advertising and how to the different ways that we actually put posts on there, like cool pictures and everything, in our social ad posting Facebook lesson. So that's it for today. Build your Facebook up. It's the most wonderful way to meet people. And we'll see you in the next video there. Thank you.